Well, hey y'all, today I am browning up a big old chuck roast in my big old iron skillet. I put about a tablespoon of avocado oil in it. You could use your favorite unflavored oil. And I've just browned it on both sides. Now this Mississippi pot roast is my version of it. And today I'm going to be using ranch seasoning from y'all brands. And there'll be a link at the end that you can go to, and you can order some of this yummy stuff if you want to do that. It's so good. So I have this brown on both sides. Now the original recipe calls for 1 packet of ranch dressing, which the one that you buy at the store has MSG. This does not have MSG in it, y'all, so I can have this all day long. And it also calls for a packet of Au Jus, or a brown gravy mix, which has MSG, so I'm not going to have it. So I make my own Au Jus up, and then I just kind of add some more stuff to it. But what this is, I've already got it all measured out, but this is 4 teaspoons of your beef powder bouillon. Now you notice there's no salt here, because this is plenty salted up. And I've got 4 teaspoons of onion powder, 3 teaspoons of dried parsley, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 4 teaspoons of cornstarch. I'm just going to mix this together with my hands, y'all, because they're clean. And I'm just going to sprinkle this all over the top of this. Now this Mississippi pot roast, y'all, this was created back in the 90s by a lady named Robin Chapman from Ripley, Mississippi. And she had a sweet aunt that had a roast recipe that was a little bit too spicy for her children, and so she kind of calmed it down a little bit. And it's just kind of taken the world by storm, hadn't it? You just see it everywhere, but that's where it came from. And she put it in a church cookbook. And you know, if you ever get yourself in a church cookbook, y'all, you have arrived. Hang on just a second, let me get me a rag. Alrighty, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of the ranch seasoning. And I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to measure it in my hand. Okay, there's 1. I've got my oven set on 350. And I've got a heat-proof lid that I'm going to put on this. And to this, I'm going to add 1 stick of butter. Now, you don't have to be precious about it. You don't have to cut it and pat it around. Just put it on the top, and it works its way around. It makes it work. So there we go. Now, you're going to use some pepperoncinos peppers, and these are not just real hot and spicy. And you can do this. Measure with your heart again, y'all. So I'm going to add about 4 or 5. Let's see how many's in here. There's 3. Let's put about 5. And I'll save the other 2 for pizza night. And I'm just going to put just a little bit of the juice in here. And there we go. Alrighty, now, let me get my lid. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm going to put this in this 350 oven. Now, you can put this in a crock pot on high for like 5 hours or low for 8 hours. And hey, y'all, I forgot something. I'm going to put some more onion flakes in this. But I can do that and tell y'all what I'm doing. Or you can put it in your electric pressure cooker. And I was going to do the pressure cooker and show y'all how to do it. It's like about a tablespoon of onion flakes. And this old roast was too big, it wouldn't fit. So I thought, well, we'll put it in the crock pot. This old roast was too big, it just wouldn't fit. And so I'm doing it in my great big old chicken frying skillet here. And it's going to be great. Going to be fine. And then I'm going to make some of our favorite rice to go with it. Instead of potatoes today, we're just going to have some rice. It's going to be delicious with that gravy. Now I'm going to put this in this 350-degree oven. I'm not going to peek at it. I'm just going to go do housewife and stuff while it's cooking for about 3.5 to 4 hours. And then we'll get back together whenever it's all ready to eat them up, yum yum, and we'll get us some rice cooked up. And I'm going to go do stuff. So I'll see y'all back here in 3.5, 4 hours. So y'all don't go nowhere far off. Alrighty, y'all, this cooked in the oven for a little over 3 hours. And about 25 minutes ago, I started a pan of rice. Just a cup of rice and 2 cups of water a splash of oil and a pinch of salt, and you got you some good Arkansas rice right here. But this is going to be so good. I'm going to go ahead and get just a little bit of this rice out here. Now, potatoes, you know, it always, you know, roast and potatoes is classic and goes together so well. But I do like some rice with mine. And this is so tender. My goodness. That is. So let's just get us a little, get my fork over here. A little bit of this to go on that. Oh my goodness. And I already know that tomorrow we're going to have an open-faced hot roast beef sandwich. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is going to be so good. That is so tender. But I love this ranch dressing seasoning, y'all. And you can go to y'allsweettea.com, enter Kimmy at promo, get 10% off, and I'll put a link also. So let's just get us a bite. Y'all, that is so good. And those peppers do not make it hot at all. Well, all right, y'all. I'm going to get us some glass of tea and get him a bread roll. We're going to sit down and eat this. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to make a little bit of gravy with this tomorrow, and we'll get back together, and I'm going to show you how we like to have our open-faced hot roast beef sandwiches. So I'll see y'all next time. Y'all go do something fun. Bye, y'all.